Indian team is all set to embark on their new season, but several questions still remain unanswered from last season's debacles. And as the team looks forward, the BCCI will also look back to get some answers from coach Duncan Fletcher and his contribution to the team so far. Now, BCCI President N Srinivasan and Chief Coach Duncan Fletcher will meet later today to discuss the team test series debacles in England and Australia last year. Now, Fletcher's role has been under scanner ever since he took charge, and former India captain Anil Kumble had raised the issue during the last BCCI Washington Committee meeting. The KSCA president had questioned whether the board has sought answers from Fletcher regarding India's disastrous performances in England and Australia. You have to remember that India has slipped down the test rankings from being number 1, they slipped down to number 5 now. And for more on this, we have our sports editor joining us from the newsroom, Gaurav Gala. Gaurav, finally the BCCI deciding to take stock, but it's come at the instigation of Anil Kumble, hasn't it?
Right. I mean, a lot of us were surprised that there was something like this that didn't take place after that disastrous tour of Australia. I guess after England, he could have been cut some slack, keeping the fact that it was his first major high-profile series overseas, and the fact that he was brought in, given the fact that he knows the English conditions, he's worked most of his life in England, and of course has had a successful stint with the English side as well. But I guess after Australia, they weren't really that kind of backing for him, given the fact that after England, people said, look, wait for Australia, because he's got a very good record of playing Australia in Australia as coach. And when that went sour as well, when that went completely west, Siddharth, that's when alarm bells started ringing within the BCCI. And even then, it took the intervention of the KSCA president, Anil Kumble, Siddharth, to make the BCCI top bosses realize that, look, there needs to be some sort of a check done. There needs to be some sort of questioning that needs to be put forward to Duncan Fletcher. And that's what's happening, possibly even as we speak right now.
You know, a lot of questions are being asked about his man management skills, and that is where the problem lies, doesn't it, Gaurav?
Right. I mean, we all saw what happened on that disastrous tour of Australia. In England, yes, we lost on the pitch fair and square. But in Australia, what we saw was not just a capitulation on the field of play, on the 22 yards. What we saw was a capitulation in the dressing room as well, and that was what really set the alarm bells ringing, be it here in India with us journalists or the fans or even the ex-Indian cricketers, because let's not forget, Anil Kumble, very passionate about Indian cricket, very concerned about Indian cricket, hence he's taken this role as a cricket administrator now through the Karnataka State Cricket Association. And of course, it was the bad blood between the players themselves that a lot of people blame that disaster in Australia down to. And of course, if that is something, someone as experienced as Duncan Fletcher can't look at man management and can't successfully handle the man management issues of the Indian cricket side, then of course there is a big serious problem, because we know as far as Indian cricket is concerned, as far as Indian cricket stars are concerned, ego is always going to be there. Of course, it's very different from, say, managing an English side or managing any other international side. Indian cricket, a different beast altogether.